So there's the Gemara in Sukkah. So what comes out from this Gemara in Sukkah? So the Gemara in Sukkah learns out from the pasuk in Zechariah that there's going to be a big hesped. The hesped is going to be in Machlekes. Either it's going to be from Moshiach ben Yosef that got killed, or it's for the Yetzer Hara that got killed. Right? They're going to ask the question, why are you making a hesped with the Yetzer Hara? But Al Kapana comes out from this Gemara, you see that there's going to be a Moshiach ben Yosef who's going to come before Moshiach ben David, and he's going to get killed. So the Gemara is a bit vague. It doesn't explain too much. One of the obvious questions that come up is, why do you need two Mashiachs? Why is Moshiach ben David not enough? Why do you also need Moshiach ben Yosef? And why does he have to get killed? So the Maharsha over there gives a little bit of a beer. He says that the Golutz is going to be then, the king is going to be a Melech Edom from Esav. And therefore, who has the koyach to kill Zari of Esav? It's Nafke Yosef. Nafke Shevet Yosef has that koyach, like as he brings from a pasuk. And therefore, that's why we need a Moshiach ben Yosef. Mm-hmm. Right. So then the Maharsha says, second Maharsha says, Moshiach ben Yosef, the Begula Hasidim here b'Yameinu b'Tchila Yavi Moshiach ben Yosef. First, Moshiach ben Yosef is going to come l'Hishia Yisrael to save the Yidden. Kamei shekasav of Beis Yosef l'Hava, or Beis Yosef l'Kash. Beis Yosef is the l'Hava, the flame, and Beis Yosef is the Kash, the straw. Beis Yosef is the one that's going to burn up Beis Yosef. She'ein zari shal Yosef kala el al yidei Mashiach ben Yosef. Zafka through Yosef. Ava al yidei oivdei kechavim rabin she'yavayu shuv l'Yushalayim. But through this, that many guys will come after us to Yushalayim. Yarig v'lo yegula shleima ad boi Mashiach ben David. But through many guys that will come to fight Mashiach ben Yosef, he will get killed. And the Gula won't be Shalom until Mashiach ben David comes. That's when there's going to be a Gula Shlema. Okay, so he tells us, he gives it. He doesn't tell us why he has to be killed. I'm saying we know it's not. It's obviously Moshiach ben Yosef is not enough because the ultimate shlemus is Moshiach ben David. The Melucha needs to be from David. But he gives us hesber why.
All the questions that you had list, we had the shit out of Yoel Novi coming, whatever. How can Moshiach come for Yoel Novi? So how can Moshiach come now? First we have to have Moshiach ben Yosef.
So in the end,
he has to be killed. Whatever.
Yeah. So the way the time, the seventh night of Malkim, we're going to get into that. And. So fine. So that's one hezbollah. The Chasam Sefer gives another reason why Moshiach ben Yosef there needs to be Moshiach ben Yosef. He's going to get killed. He says it's a kapara for the split in the Malchus. Right there was a split in the times of Malchi Yisrael. There's a split. There's Malchi Yisrael, Malchi Yehuda. A lot of the Yidden went away from Malchi Yehuda and they went to the Malchi Yisrael. And the Melech of Yisrael was from Shevet Yosef, from Shevet Ephraim. And therefore, as a kapara for this, that there was a split in the Malchus, and the Yidden went away from Yehuda, so there's going to be a Moshiach ben Yosef, and he's going to get killed, and then afterwards everything is going to go back to Shevet Yehuda. So that's in the third Maramalkim. He writes, V'da'in ben Yosef hu, Yan nechlek al Malchus beis David u'malach al Seres HaShvatim. They split and they had a melech from Melech Yisrael rule on 10 Shvatim, Ibnei Yosef. The Nikru b'Nevi'im Beis Yosef. Al Kain therefore Yamei Melech Yosef Yilachem Milchemes Hashem. There's going to be a Melech, a Mashiach ben Yosef, and he's going to fight the wars of the Eibishter. V'Seifei Nerag, but he's going to get killed b'Milchama. U'Makabel ben David Malchus Shalima. And Mashiach ben David is going to receive the full kingship. Al Kol Yisrael K'Chsiv in Yechezkel v'Hayu Leitz Echad B'Yadi. That both of them, Yehuda, that both the Shvatim, they all become Eitz Echad. They'll both be one. V'Harigasi Shel Zel Chaper Al Chalukas Malchus Beisafim. And this time, Mashiach ben Yosef is going to get killed. It's a kapara for the fact that there was a split in the Malchus. So this is a beer the Chasam Sefer says.
So the king of Israel was from Shevet Ephraim.
Yeah.
So that's why he is. Does it have to be that he's killed or he dies? It has to be he's in a Malchus and he got killed.
So it says that there are not, besides for the Gemara, there's also a lot of Midrashim that talk about Mashiach ben Yosef. Maybe, I don't know. There's
here saying there's an Milchama and he's going to be killed in the Milchama. There's a purpose of him being killed, not being died on his own. It doesn't say. Everyone's going to know who this Moshiach ben Yosef is.
Mm-hmm. So there's actually a Medrash which talks about Arichos, describes the wars that's going to go on Moshiach ben David when Ben Yosef comes. So it's quoted in the Sefer Avkas Reichel. It's written by one of the Rishonim. The whole Sefer is discussing about him in Yanu Abiyas Moshiach and Yom Haba and Gan Eden and those in Yanim. So he writes Barichos, but it's it's very interesting. We'll read through it. In the fourth Maramakim, Ha'is Hashishi, he brings a whole bunch of Nisim, things are going to happen before when Mashiach comes. So the 6 Isis, Mamlich HaKadosh Baruch Hu Edom Harasha Akol Ha'olam. Edom is going to come the ruler over the whole world. Kamei Shomanu L'mayla, as we mentioned earlier. V'yakam Melech Echad B'Reimi V'yimlich HaKol Ha'olam Tisha Chadashim. And Melech will come up from Rome and he'll rule over the world for 9 months. V'yachriv Medinas Rabbis, and he will destroy many countries. The Seif Tisha Chadashim, at the end of 9 months, he got the Moshiach ben Yosef, B'Shmei Nechemya ben Chusiel. That's the name of Moshiach ben Yosef. Im Shevet Ephraim, Umenashe, Binyamin, Mixas b'nei God. They are going to come. Everyone's going to hear that Mashiach came. When we scouts him, and a little bit from a little bit from each country is going to come and join him. And he says, and he'll come and he'll fight Melech Edom. And he will beat him, and he will kill many of them. And he will kill the king. V'yachriv Medinas Reimi, and he'll destroy Rome. V'yetzik sas kli beis hamikdash, and genusim bebeis Julianus, Julius.
From the Vatican?
I don't know, maybe. Julian Caesar. He'll take out the kalim from the Beis Hamikdash, some of them which are over there. V'yavi Yerushalayim. V'yishmu Yisrael v'yiskapsu Elav, and the Yidden will hear, and they'll go to join him. But then there's going to be a Rasha who is born. His name is Armilus. And he will become a powerful king. He will go around to the Goyim saying that he is their Mashiach, he is their Ivishter, and the Goyim are going to follow him, and then he's going to come to the Yidden. He says, the Medrash continues, he says, Shmei Armilus HaSatan, and Zeshum is Kodim say Antichristo. The Goyim apparently also have a name for him. They call him Antichristo. So, yeah.
No, Obama.
Archei Shtayim Eser Ames, he'll be 10-12 ames long, V'rachvei Shtayim Eser Ames, 12 ames wide, and Bo'ez Hasha Meshagel and Nechemya ben Chusiel. In that time he will call for Nechemya ben Chusiel, U'l'chol Yisrael, V'yim Lahem, Heviu li Teiraschem, bring me your Torah, V'yidu li Sha'ani Elikah, that I am the Eiveshter. And Miyamis Pachtin, right, the Yidden will be in terror, they won't know what to do. And then what's going to happen? Yami Kenekne Nechemya. Nechemya ben Chusiel, Mashiach ben Yosef will stand against Armilus. V'yemer la'avadav tifsu v'kapsu. He will tell Armilus to tell the servants, catch him and tie him up. And Miyah Yakim Nechemya ben Chusiel, Shleishim Elef She'imai. He will stand up and the 30,000 Yidden who are with him. V'yasu imil milchame, v'yadig mimenu masayim elef. And they will kill 200,000 of the Armilus's people. Miyad. Miyad Yechra Afi Shel Armilus Harasha. Right away he'll become furious. V'yikbeitz kol cheli umei sa'ilam. He'll gather all the armies in the world. La'emek hachorotz to this place. V'lochem im Yisrael, and he'll fight with the Yidden. V'yarik v'imenu tili tilim. Many of his soldiers will die. V'nagfu Yisrael ma'at. V'nagfu Yisrael mi'at, and some of the Yidden. V'yarik Mashiach Hashem. Mashiach ben Yosef will get killed. And then he goes to Ma'aricha saying that then there's going to be very big tzaris after that happens. After the many Yidden are going to get killed, and all the other nations are going to get angry at the Goyim, and they're going to kick the Goyim out, they're going to kick the Yidden out of their country, we're going to be in the Midbar, we're going to be hungry. And a lot of Yidden are going to leave Yiddishkeit, they're going to say, this is the Mashiach we were waiting for, this is it. And it's going to be a big test. We'll see which Yidden stay faithful and still believe. Still believe. Let's read. So, and then he brings, and after 45 days, after 45 days, then the Eibusha will send Eliyahu Mashiach ben Yisrael and Ben David. And then he continues, he says, Yigal Mashiach ben David ve'Eliyahu ha'Navi la'isan ha'tzadikim ha'berurim Yisrael. Those tzadikim who remained from the Yidden, shenasul midbar Yehuda l'seif memhei yamim, and at the end of 45 days, Mashiach ben David will come to them. Not yet. And Yeshiva Slibam, he will return their hearts. V'achzikos yedem harakis barchim hakishlis yamsu, and he will strengthen their weakened hands, and he'll strengthen their legs. V'yishmu Armilus sha'amad melech Yisrael, and then Armilus will hear again that another melech came to the Yidden. And v'yemar adona ha'uma habzuya v'hashvel hazais eising kain. And he's going to say, till when will this lowly, when will this disgusting lowly nation do this? Again, he'll gather all the armies of the world of Yahweh, and will come to conquer, to fight with the Moshiach and David. The Eibusher is going to tell the Yidden, you don't need to fight. He will tell Moshiach and David, sit on my right side. And he will tell the Yidden, right away, the Eibusher will fight them. It says fire and stones, everything will be falling down from the heavens, and they will get destroyed, and Armilos Harash will be killed. And then after that, Yitaka Michal Tekiah Gedela, Malach Michal is going to blow a Tekiah Gedela, Yibaku Mechilis Hamesin, and then all the tunnels from all the dead, for all the people are buried will open up. Yichya Isam HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and they will come back to life. V'yelech Mashiach ben David v'Eliyahu Hanavi v'yichyu Mashiach ben Yosef, and they will bring Mashiach ben Yosef back to life. So this is.
Well, go on. So
I've never heard. It could be a film in Hollywood, no?
So.
It could be a film in Hollywood. No?
So it's there are medrashim. There's a medrash lekachtiv. This is Avka Soichel. He's quoting a medrash. He's from one of the Rishonim. He's a talmid of the son of the Rosh. The Rosh Rabbeinu Asher, he had a son Yehuda, and he was a talmid of his. And
where's this medrash actually?
So I don't know. There's a lot of midrashim we didn't have the original makar. So I don't know. This is the original as far back as I know. So Sadia Goin. So till now we had two reasons why we need Mashiach to come. Either because he has the koyach to destroy Edom, and the Chassan Sefer said it's a kapara for the split in Malchus. But Sadia Goin in the Sefer Amunas V'Deis, he gives another reason why we need Moshiach ben Yosef to come. He says that Moshiach is going to come only when it's going to come through tshuva from the Yidden. Elamai, if the Yidden do tshuva on our own, so then Moshiach will come earlier. But if we don't do tshuva on our own, so then how is Moshiach going to come? So when the set time comes for Mashiach, the Gemara says in Sanhedrin that the Eibusher will appoint a terrible king who will make Gzeiros worse than Haman Harasha, and because of that, automatically the Yidden will do tshuva from all the tzaros they're having. So Sadi Gain says, what is this referring to? This is the whole story of Mashiach ben Yosef. He says, what's going to cause all these tzaros for the Yidden? It's Mashiach ben Yosef. The fact that Mashiach ben Yosef came and he fought a war against the Goyim and he lost, that's going to cause all these tzaros for the Yidden, and that's going to make the Yidden do tshuva. But if the Yidden do tshuva on their own, then this whole story with Mashiach ben Yosef doesn't have to happen. Basically, so he says. So if Sadi again is saying that this whole story of Mashiach ben Yosef is only if the Yidden don't do tshuva on our own. So it's only if the Yidden don't do tshuva on our own. Then we need that's when we need Mashiach ben Yosef to come, and he's going to cause us all these studies. Yeah, good intentions, but they're making studies. Let's read inside what he writes. In the 5th Maramakim, he writes, "V'hu masha amru, im yishal isin tshuva nigoldin." This says if the Yidden do tshuva, they're going to be redeemed. V'im lav, Hakadosh Baruch Hu mami l'lei melech shegzeiros of kashis kaman. We'll have terrible gzeiros like Haman. V'him isin tshuva nigolim. Then, as a result, we'll do tshuva and we'll be redeemed. V'amru. And he explains what the Moses Medrash is saying about Mashiach ben Yosef. Shesiva zeh, what's going to cause this melech? Amidas ish mi bnei Yosef b'har hagalim. What's going to cause this terrible king is because Mashiach ben Yosef is going to stand up. V'yiskaso elav anoshim ibnei Amenu, and a lot of Yidden will go to him. V'yelech al beis hamikdash achar sheyeh b'rshus Edom, and after the beis hamikdash in the rshus of Edom, we will go there. V'yamid sham imam zman, and they will conquer him, and Mashiach ben Yosef will be there for a little bit of time. Then afterwards, a melech whose name is Armilus will come. V'ilachem b'yeviyilkei de'ir. Armilus.
The same guy from before.
The V'yilkei de'ir will be captured. V'yari yeshvel the people will get captured and they'll have hard times. The Yosef, the Harugim, and the Moshiach ben Yosef will also be one of the people killed. The worst of them is going to be Hefsed in Yonim in Kol Malchius. The Hefsed of our Yachas, of our relationship with other countries are going to be ruined. And our getting into fights with them, because we're getting into fights with them, until they kick all the Yidden out of their countries into the desert, and from all these strong tzaris that will happen to the Yidden, a lot of Yidden will leave Yiddishkeit, and only the refined ones will be left over. And that's when it comes. And he ends off of it in the next paragraph. He says, you have to thank the Eibusher for warning us in advance what's going to happen. He says, his great chesed, for letting us know beforehand, nor that it shouldn't jump at us suddenly, and we should lose hope. But then, he ends, but then he says, if we don't do tshuva, that's what's going to happen. But if we do tshuva, then the whole story won't happen. Then Moshiach ben David Moshiach ben David will come right away.
Never get to meet this guy.
Oh wait, no, he ends off. The Yavi Imay Ad Asher Yegel Yishalayim. Therefore he ends up in Tia B'Yad Armilus, and if Yishalayim will be in the hands of Armilus Harasha, and Ben David comes, Yara Geisei, they will kill him. So maybe we will get to meet Armilus. Who knows?
As long as
Yeah. So far we have 3 reasons why we need Moshiach ben Yosef to come.
Not this character. Not this character.
Which character? The Armilus.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's interesting, so B'Pashtus, the way we have it now, is either Moshiach ben Yosef is going to come and he's going to get killed, or he won't come at all, and right away Moshiach ben David will come. But from the Arizal, it's mashma from the Arizal, in the Priyatz Chaim, that could be Moshiach ben Yosef will come and he won't get killed. He gives another possibility. It's why in the 6th Maramakim, Chaim Vital writes that he heard from the Arizal that when in Shemini Esrei, when he say V'chisei David Avdecha, you should have in mind Moshiach ben Yosef, that he shouldn't get killed, that he should stay alive. He should daven for Moshiach ben Yosef.
Who said that they never did this one?
Priyatz Chaim Vital. In the 6th Maramakim, he says V'milas V'chisei David Avdecha His Yolano Meidin Zal Moed B'Yoyim Aleph Shelach Maltzion Shmai Avtalion. When they went to the cave of Shmai Avtalion, B'Hispalanu Sham, when we davened over there, V'Hichbel Sham Lanu, and he reminded us, Leimar Shenasker B'Chol Tfilo L'Chavim B'Milas David Avdecha. When he said the words David Avdecha, Sheyichya Moshiach ben Yosef. You should have in mind that Moshiach ben Yosef should live these. V'Lo Yamos Aidei Armilos Harashan. He shouldn't get killed. V'Hu Nikra Kisi David Avdecha. And this is what Kisi David Avdecha is referring to.
You have to think of Armil 3 times a day.
V'Zeh Seir Chayin Shal Mincha. Yeah.
Start dreaming about this Armilus guy.
So this is.
His Purim
So this is there's a big chiddush. It seems like from Arizal that could be Moshiach ben Yosef will come and he won't get killed. And another thing, this is the kavanah of the Gemara says the pasuk Chaim Shal Mimcha. He has to live. The way he says Moshiach ben Yosef should live. So let's the 7th Maramakim. So now someone asked. So what's interesting is the Rambam in the end of the Sefer Yad, when he discusses everything that's going to happen, and when Mashiach comes, there's going to be Mechamas Gog Magog, Eliyahu Navi is going to come. He doesn't say anything about Moshiach ben Yosef. Moshiach ben Yosef doesn't say a word. So there's a Sefer, it's brought in the back of the Rambam, Abidah Tama. He asks the question, why did Rambam say this? So he wants to go out to say that there's a lot of So that not everyone agrees with this whole concept of Moshiach ben Yosef that it needs to that is going to happen. He says that's the reason why the Rambam skips out the whole thing, because he says not everyone agreed with it. And he brings rayas from 3 Gemaras that there are deis that hold Moshiach ben Yosef is not going to happen. What is that? So one of them we already saw. The Gemara says, who's the hesped going to be for when Mashiach comes? Either for Moshiach ben Yosef or the Yisahara. So he says, according to the opinion that is for the Yisahara, it must be that they don't hold that there's going to be a Mashiach ben Yosef. That's why they say the hesped is for Mashiach, for the Yisahara. But we'll read inside. He brings a few other ayahs, some that he mentioned before. He says, "Ubahari midrashes niskar inyan hazed Mashiach ben Yosef." Many midrashim talk about this. The Gam v'Talmud Shalom Besuka Daf Nun Beis Amar Aleph. The Chayin Margel bepumi de inshi. People always say that there's going to be a Mashiach ben Yosef. But b'chol zaysein adavar muskam mikol Chachmei Yisrael. Not all Chachmei Yisrael agree with this. V'yishma Mari Chazal desfirli shalo yiyeh Mashiach ben Yosef klal. That there's no such thing. Haraktem yad yava Mashiach ben David. Right away, Mashiach ben David is going to come. Why? He says, what brought this thought up to him? Divrei Harambam, Shekasav, the Ram writes, Hamelech HaMashiach Asi Lamoid, well, the Hachzer Malchus be David Liyeshna, he'll return Malchus be David to its original kingship, HaMemshala Harishena, Lememshala Harishena, Ubayna HaMikdash, Mekambez Nidche Yisrael, he'll gather everyone, build a base of Mikdash, and Ubeperek Yod Beis, Halcha Beis, Kasav Yirami Pashtan Shal Divrei Hanavim, that first there's going to be a war of Gog and Magog. But Mashiach he tells you all these things, but he doesn't tell you anything about Mashiach ben Yosef. So I want to say the Rambam sees and thinks that there's such a thing as Mashiach ben Yosef. But what are the rayos from the Gemaras? So he continues in the 3rd paragraph. Chada, the Hamasir Shabbat Kiva v'Chachmei Doirei, Shayecheshvin al Bar Kesiva Shu Mashiach. Right, the Rambam brings the story also that Rabbi Kiva, they thought Bar Kesiva, he was Melech HaMashiach, and Rabbi Kiva said he's Mashiach ben David.
Then he got killed.
And then he in Bar Kesiva.
Well, they tested him. Oh yeah, well.
So the Gemara, but he asked the question, Mashiach ben Yosef didn't come yet. So why did Rabbi Kiva think that he's Mashiach ben David? He says, must be, you see, Rabbi Kiva hold that you don't need to wait for Mashiach ben Yosef. He didn't hold of it. He says, and obviously sure Rabbi Kiva hold that he was Mashiach ben David, not just ben Yosef. If he could smell, judge according to the smell. It says Mashiach, he would be able to smell Yerushalayim. But and this is about Mashiach ben David, not ben Yosef. Like says, from Yishai, from Beis David. So that's the one raya he brings. But he brings another raya from the Gemara we learned before about someone another time that someone makes a shvuah. He's going to be a nazir on the day when Mashiach ben David comes. He's a nazir during the week. So the Gemara asks the question: what about Eliyahu? He didn't come yet. He says, but he points out the Gemara wasn't bothered by the fact that Mashiach ben Yosef didn't come yet. He says it's a raya. You see also from this Gemara that it doesn't hold on Mashiach ben Yosef. Let's read inside. Nearly the Havi Raya, mi habraisa diktani be'irvin dafim gimel menalef that ha'imar harini nazi be'im sheben David ba also lishtes yayin b'meisachel. He can't drink during the week. U'makshi the Gemara asked v'hali asi Eliyahu me'etmel. Eliyahu Navi didn't come yesterday. Meshani the Gemara answers dimla beisin hagadol asi. Maybe Eliyahu Navi came to the beisin hagadol, just we didn't hear about it. But he says v'hashta yiksha ikasa kasha ha. Mashiach ben Yosef, Adain, there still wasn't Mashiach ben Yosef. Chamas Gog and Magog didn't happen.
Maybe it wasn't, and we didn't know about it.
I like this better than this whole thing about that king and.
So he says, he wants to say, you see from these Gemaras that they hold there's no such thing as Mashiach ben Yosef.